Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and today we are talking about golf balls, and they are golf balls that perform great and aren't going to cost you a mint when you go to buy them, and that's Snell Golf. I'm joined by the man behind Snell Golf. That's Dean Snell. Dean, thanks for joining us again.
Appreciate you having me.
You have now really taken a lot of feedback and expanded your line of balls for even better performance.
Yeah, we have. So the last 26 years when I worked with TaylorMade and Titleist, I did a lot of design work for the tour players. So I would go out on tour. They're that good to ask for minor differences. So they would ask for something to change. We would make the prototypes, work back and forth and develop a final product that the tour players would want, and then that's what was sold. So with Snell Golf, it's a different approach, which we work with the consumers or the people that actually buy them, not the tour players. So I create a chart in the office, and I read all the social media, all the sites, all the blogs. I get a lot of emails. And for 2 years, we had the MTB golf ball, and we got feedback. So if someone's asking for high spin, low spin, high launch, low launch, firmer, softer, I fill those boxes in, and when a box becomes full, that's a voice from the consumer. So I took the three key topics that we heard from our customers asking us, hey, I like this golf ball, but could you do this? And we started prototyping. And the end result is we came up with basically 2 new golf balls. The MTB has been very successful, and a lot of players said, don't change it. If you can do anything, anytime you can lower driver spin, it's only going to add distance. So what we did is we kept the MTB the same performance. We lowered the driver spin, made it a little bit longer, and that's called MTB Black. 3-piece urethane golf ball. MTB Black replaces the MTB. Mm-hmm. The second voice we heard was the approach shots. Off the driver, good. Around the green, urethane's very good. But if I hit a good 7, 8, 9 pitching wedge, some players need more spin, to hold the green. When you do hit a good shot and it hits the green, you at least want to have a chance to stay. So adding more spin to the approach shots is what was asked. We did that by creating a 4-piece urethane. We added an internal layer that creates this approach shot spin. So it's a urethane golf ball, inside layer, can add spin for the approach shots, and that's called MTB Red. So very simple product line, MTB Black, MTB Red, 3-piece urethane, 4-piece urethane. And the last voice was yellow. A lot of players say, can you make a yellow tour ball? So no need to do it in both models. Most of the people looking for yellow, looking for more spin anyway, so the yellow version comes in the MTB Red design. So we have 2 models, 2 different balls, and one of them comes in yellow also.
Well, and I know that your philosophy of ball fitting, of course, really comes to hitting that approach shot into the green. So when you get that feedback, customers got to be excited that you listen to it to come up with something that will address it. It
is. The biggest, off the tee today, they're all pretty similar. It's hard to make golf balls go 20, 30 yards longer because we're restricted by the USGA, we're restricted by velocity and distance. So if we can work consumers to really test golf balls from 150 yards or 100 yards and in, that's where they're different. So my suggestion is one of the things we sell is a test pack. And a test pack is 2 sleeves of each. My pet peeve in golf has always been the 2-ball sleeve. Give somebody a 2-ball sample, the first one's in the water, the second one's out of bounds, and the ball sucks. So if you can give them 6 of each, it's the same price as the dozen balls. You give them 6 of each, they can actually do a good 9-hole test, find out which product they like, and then come back and order the model that they prefer.
Well, and you talk about same is the cost of a dozen balls. The cost of a dozen your balls is not the same as the cost of a dozen balls that other people are getting, especially for the quality.
It is. So the cost to make the balls are the same as a Pro V1 or the TaylorMade TP5, TP5X golf balls. It's the same cost. It's the urethane, it's the process, the materials are high end. However, after that cost, they have a lot of added costs with reps and pro shops and tour players and marketing. And so we don't do that. Our philosophy in our company is to pass that savings back to the consumer. So you're getting a high performance, high end tour golf ball. The cost that we would have to pay tour players, we don't. We pass that back to you, the consumer. So they're $31.99 a dozen, shipped free, with free shipping to your home in the U.S. So it's a nice value.
Now, if people want more information on everything from Snell Golf, where do they go?
Our website is snellgolf.com. That's where 98% of our business is. You put an order in, we pack and ship it, and it's delivered to your doorstep within a couple days.
All right, Dean, thanks as always for the time.
My pleasure. Appreciate you having me.
I want to thank Dean Snell for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.